Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I am on some Forza 6 Apex beta on the PC right now. If you guys don't know what this is a sort of like a little fraction of Forza Motorsport 6 that they decided to add or make for the PC, for Windows specifically. So this is pretty much what I'm playing right now. As you can see, it's completely different to the Forza 6 menu. This is, I can use my cursor, my actual mouse here to be able to control everything. So as you can see, I can do all that. I don't think there's any sound though, because I have no idea if this is just a glitch that happens to me or if it happens to anybody else. But every time I hop onto this game, the intro is completely fine. Some loading screen happens and that's it. It breaks. The audio does not work anymore. I have not gotten a single bit of sound. The very first race that you have to do is pretty much the exact same as in Forza 6, where you go around and drive around the Ford GT on Rio, on the Rio circuit, and pretty much that doesn't work. The sound doesn't work for that. Pretty much everything before that, the big loading screen, and you know when you enter the game and it says Forza Motorsport and all that sort of stuff, that has perfect sound. It works, but once you're in the actual game itself, I get no sound. There's literally no sound whatsoever. So basically, I'm gonna go into free play because I don't really have any cars actually, so I have no idea if I can actually go into free play. I think I have like 2 cars. Let's see, I can do the last race, like 2 setup. This is pretty much what we have here. I'm gonna run this game at the highest possible quality right now. So for some reason it's set to low. Not entirely sure why. Let's go to high. Enter OK. Yes, I do want to accept these changes. I don't know why it just automatically sets it to low. That just doesn't make sense. Can I go into... What does this look like now? Okay, so it's not laggy. It doesn't seem to be lagging. I'm setting this at 60 frames per second, 1080p right now. Hopefully the quality is good. I don't see any sort of stuttering or anything, but I guess we'll have to go into an actual race to see what it's like. But the video quality, like I said, it's set on high. Then I make up this is like pretty much everything that you can do to this, and the resolution was set really low as well. And I thought that the game would actually look this shit on my computer, but apparently I can go a little bit higher, which is fine. Apparently there's no wheel support, so we can't actually connect the wheel up and do anything there. I have only the controller connected right now, and that kind of works, so I'll leave that the way it is. Audio, like I said, I've changed a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what to change this to. Subtitles, quality, I'll change that to high or so. It doesn't make any, like, it doesn't do anything. Menu music, off and off. Let's click accept and then I'll hop back. Where's it? I'll click back and I'll turn it back on again, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Master game volume maybe, if I turn this all the way up. I don't even know. Click accept. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to hear any sort of noise from me going over these, but usually in the Forza 6 game you do hear some noises. Anyway, let's go ahead and change to tracks so I can show you guys pretty much all the tracks that are in this game. There are there's 6 circuits. I think they have, this has 2 tracks, this is 1, this is 10. So holy shit, Rio de Janeiro has 10 different versions of the track. Is this the same? I think this is the exact same on yeah, it has 5, and then the other 5 are just reverse. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So these are pretty much like the versions of the track that you can actually play on. This Sebring has 3, Top Gear has 7, which I already know which ones they are, and then Yas Marina has 5, which I know which ones they are as well. So we have not that many circuits, to be completely honest. We have 6 actual locations, and then we have, you know, a few different variations of the tracks. We have a few different variations of the tracks there. So let's go ahead and check out the cars that you can actually purchase for this thing. So all cars, as you can see, we have Mustang, a Camaro, another Mustang, we have an F-150 Raptor, we have a Golf R, XFRS GT, a WTCC Honda Civic, we have a Huracan, we have a Speciale, Ford GT, which I've said before, an Agera, we have a Corvette C7R, we have an Attom, P1, Peugeot, what is this? Oh, so we have to visit the Forza Hub to be able to unlock the GTR. Okay, I understand. Trans Am, a Cougar, we got a Punto, Focus ST, Mini, and you guys can see what they are. I'm not going to continue naming them. This is pretty much what we have here as the cars that we can actually play. So this, we have to get there's a certain amount of these golden medal things. The way you get these is you just complete the races pretty much, and then you get a certain amount of XP, and they go up, and then it gives you more and more medals, and that's pretty much how you get everything. So this is all the cars that are in this game. Honestly, there's a decent amount of cars that they've added into this game. For it being, I know, like a fraction of the game that that it's supposed to be on console, they added a decent amount of cars actually. They added quite a decent amount of cars, so pretty much what we have to do here is just unlock everything to be able to play with it. I'm not entirely sure what car I should be driving right now. I'm gonna probably go with something interesting. Let's go to 458 Speciale. Hopefully if the sound actually works, hopefully you guys can hear it. Game difficulty, custom, suggested line, let's turn that off. Braking, turn that off. Steering, that's normal, is fine. Traction control and all that, turn that off. Shifting, manual, I don't like manual or clutch on the controller. Rewind, doesn't really matter. Cosmetic damage, that's fine. And that's pretty much it. You can tune it though, so that's kind of interesting. So we can tune the actual setup of this thing. I don't think we can customize the cars themselves, can we? I don't think so, because you can actually just choose the cars. Yeah, you can't customize the cars. You can just choose the cars themselves, and you can just mess with the existing available parts on the cars to be able to customize them. But as you can see, you can't change the gears, can't change the alignment, can't change pretty much anything else. I'm guessing on the actual race cars where everything is fully customizable, you can actually change stuff on them. But for this, you cannot. Anyway, let's hop onto the track and see what this game runs like right now. It's kind of weird because it's not picking up by my OBS, which is what I usually use to record my gameplay. So, like I said, it's kind of weird. It doesn't like it's not picking it up. It's basically using my monitor capture right now to be able to record the gameplay, which is kind of weird. But it's not actually recognizing the app itself for me to be able. Is it actually broken, or is it loading? Because the little loading circle at the bottom right hand corner of the screen is not moving at all. I think it's broken. Alright, so I have to restart the game. As you can see, intro has audio, right? So this is the intro to the thing. There you go. Has audio, you guys should be able to hear it. And once I enter the game, it dies. So nothing. Alright. So here we go. We're actually on a circuit. It did not want to load Yas Marina whatsoever, so I guess we could go into Brands Hatch. It just didn't want to load it at all. It didn't want to load Yas Marina. What is practice? Do I go out on my own? Driving up tracks. Oh, so this is pretty much like a test drive. Let's go on that. I didn't want to drive with anybody else anyway. Alright, let's have a look here. So yeah, no audio as you can see at all. But yeah, the actual car is, I don't know. People are having problems with the, pretty much running this game. It's perfectly fine for me. I honestly don't see a problem with running this game on my computer. I don't know what sort of old, ooh, whoa, that was a little bit of lag there. Just a little bit. A nice little stir, oh, a little bit more. Oh my god, my vibrations kick again, it's so bad. And also I can't hear the engine, so I have no idea. I have no idea how hard I'm revving this thing on it, unless I actually look at the at my RPM and everything. There's a lot to do with sound in video games, especially in car games. You'll get used to the way the car drives, and you'll get used to it the way it sounds and everything. It's so difficult to drive without any sound. It actually is pretty difficult to drive without any sound. So this is pretty much what the game looks like on the PC. Right now, on the highest difficulty that I can actually put down, which is high, I'm getting a little bit of stutter, as you can see. If I drive a little bit slower, it doesn't load the map as quickly, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the actual map's fault or if it's the game's fault that's not loading correctly. But I'm running this game right now at 1080p, 60 FPS. It's not bad looking. I mean, right now it's probably on par. Whoa, ABS kicked in there. It's probably on par looking with the console. Actually, it's maybe just a little bit better looking than the console. I'm not entirely sure though. But the game is actually looking very, very smooth. It's working well. It's just every now and then it has these little stutters, and oh, it died. It It just died. Oh, it's back again. No, 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 no. Oh shit, I didn't have my hands on the controller. So yeah, it's still not fully stable. Of course, this is a beta for a game. This isn't actually the full game being released on the PC. Of course, this is also a fraction of the actual full game that's out on console that's released on the PC, just because they're trying to test out to see what it would be like for them to basically release an Xbox game on the PC, which I'm kind of happy that they're actually working on it, and this is sort of like one of their first attempts. So to be completely honest, I didn't expect anything more than this. I expected the game to be actually not be able to actually run on my system, but since I upgraded my graphics card, this isn't too bad. Like I said, it's just a little bit of a little bit of weird stuff happening, some glitches. My controller isn't doing shit. The vibration on it is so annoying as well. Like, this is something that I turned off on the Xbox, is my vibration. I didn't turn it off on this. So, as you can see, not a lot of stuff to be kind of pissed off about, because the game still kind of works. Let's actually go out. Photo mode, does that work? Let's have a look. Yeah, photo mode works perfectly fine. Yeah, photo mode works fine. Pretty much the exact same as on the console. Yep, photo mode works completely fine. There's literally no difference there in that. But yeah, I have no idea what the deal is with the audio. That's, I'm guessing, a little glitch that happens. Like I said, the intro screen does have audio, and whenever I did the very first race, and him talking about you know, why do we race and stuff like that, if you guys remember that intro to the game, that had audio perfectly fine. That dude was talking and everything, but then as soon as we started, it just the audio went away. And as you can see now, when we're actually racing, there is no audio for the game. So I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with that. I'm guessing it's just a little bit of a glitch, which I'm guessing they're working on it right now. So yeah, a little bit of stutter happening every now and then on the circuit. Driving with the other drive avatars is pretty much very similar to the console. Most of this game is actually very similar to the console. Honestly, I can't really tell the difference right now between the console graphics and this. And right now I'm playing on high on 1080p. So I'm guessing the 1080p thing is a thing. This is a nice native 1080p as well. I'm not sure if the console is at 1080p. I think it's like upscaled to 1080p from I don't know, whatever resolution that they're playing on. But I pressed the change gear and it didn't change gear because it lagged. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if the game is full native 1080p on the console, but right now it actually is looking pretty smooth. Like I said, obviously a few little hiccups here and there in the game, and of course with the no audio, but overall, it's, for a very first attempt of this thing, I'm not really that that pissed off about this game. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm just saying, like, it's a pretty oh god. Let's actually crash a little bit. I want to see if the crashing will mess up my if the crashing will mess up the game a little bit. So let's crash into this Ford GT here. Oh, didn't like that. It did not like that. All right. Sorry, Ford GT. I'm just gonna cut you off real quick here. Drive tires are still stupid, which is fun. But yeah, a little bit of lag here and there. I'm not entirely sure if this is due to my settings, to my high settings that I'm running this game at, because I think if I lower the settings, it's obviously not gonna look this good. But I don't know if this is actually gonna fix itself if I do lower my settings, because it only seems to be doing it every now and then. Like, it's not even like sections of the track that it does it at. I'm not entirely sure what causes the game to be able to run like this, but I can usually run my games at high or ultra quality. Like, usually on Battlefield and stuff like that, I can run ultra on everything, and I can still get 60 FPS. So it's not like, it's basically just a game that's not very well optimized right now. So that's, I can tell that that's the problem. I don't know why this Ford GT is driving so slow. I don't even know what the drive tires like difficulty is set to. Oh my god, this vibration's pissing me off. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't think you guys can actually hear the vibration on the controller. It's so annoying right now, and I hate using it. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here because this is just a pointless long-ass race. But yeah, as you can see, game is it's pretty twitchy. it's working, sort of. No audio though. So it still needs a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of work for it to be able to come out perfectly fine. But again, this is the beta of the full game. Not entirely sure what the deal is with the audio, why it's not working and why it's working at the beginning and then it just stops working. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys again for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.